Hello and welcome to tonight's good night meditation. It's been quite a difficult week for the world. If you get caught in all the headlines and all that's going on, both here in the United States and in the world, whether it's the shooting that just happened in Texas or the war in Ukraine or what's going on in the overall market and world politics, we can get very, very consumed and affected by all of these events, tragic events. And our job as meditators is to help see the bigger picture and to sort of take what's going on right now as just a moment in time and to zoom out of all the things that we are being influenced by just for a second. Just take a breath. To zoom out and to know that this is just one moment, one very small, infinitesimally small moment in the grand scheme of your life. And of your whole journey of the soul. And so just take a step back and see and recollect for yourself who it is that is perceiving all this deep within. Is it this body and these eyes and this nose and this mouth and these ears? Is that what is real? Or is it something much deeper, much more subtle? It is the being, this beautiful being of light that sits in the middle of your forehead. And so, what I want you to think about is that this being, this absolutely beautiful, peaceful, tranquil, pure, joyous, loving being is absolutely complete and needs nothing. And it is this being that comes from the home of all beings and migrates into this physical plane and enters this body. It takes this body on as a guest, and that it is here for just a finite number of years, and then it will move on as part of its journey into the next body And so just take a moment and realize that this small speck of time that we are witnessing is just that. It's just a small moment in your overall journey. And that as a guest in this body, you will experience everything and all the senses, what you see and what you hear and what you feel and what you can touch. All of that is being experienced by you, but that is not you. You are simply a guest in this body. And your job is to remember who you are at your core. Just keep repeating that to yourself because that is who you are. You are a very peaceful, pure, loving, powerful being, a godlike being of light in the middle of your forehead, and you're just here for a finite amount of years to experience things through this body. And one day you will leave this Airbnb of a body and you will enter a new one. And thus the cycle will continue. And so it's just to remember that during these difficult times, to zoom out and to recollect who you are, who you truly are, and that to remember that you are just a guest entering this body. You came with nothing, and you will leave with nothing. Simply on a long vacation in this body. Thank you, and good night.